the Pod Network Entertainment.
The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are the speaker's own. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only. This program might include strong images or language and may not be suitable for all audiences. This podcast was mainly created for fun and entertainment, and because we're the only podcast that has a big enough bravado to talk about all these. Viewer discretion is advised.
So obviously, like, the background is a bit different. If you guys didn't know, we moved houses over the past month, and ibibida ko muna because I think it looks fan-freaking-tastic. It is quaint, but kind of worked out.
It looks
So
legit.
gusto ko ilibot kayo dun sa buong room because I have like all my acoustic panels set up, like on the ceiling and top of the door in front of me, and it looks fan-freaking-tastic. Ingrid liked it. Bobby,
Maybe
hadn't
you
heard.
can do like a short video that we can post on.
Oh yeah. Maybe I
IG.
could do that.
You
Yeah.
can do that.
Just send it to me.
looks.
We haven't
Yeah.
been yet, guys.
Oh yeah, they haven't been here, so they'll come here eventually. But we all live in the same sort of vicinity already, so we're
Yeah.
all now. Oh
Cavite
man,
gang.
I'm hashtag South now. What the fuck? Shit, man. But yeah, it looks cool here. Like, the neighbors are fantastic, and I talked about this to open up the topic that I wanted to discuss, which is, what's your biggest upgrade?
Ooh.
Oh.
So let's say
Okay,
like you
okay.
had your 3310 Nokia cell phone, and then ang tagal mong hindi binitawan yun, and then decided to, like, you know what? Let me get an iPhone. And then you proceeded to get an iPhone. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
That's
think
just an example, though.
that's just an
But,
example,
like,
yeah. I think this is probably one of the biggest upgrades
No,
I've
of
ever
course.
had. Yeah, it's like, not the house, but like the room, getting my own
Oh.
room. It's like, things happening, and we'll discuss that in the next episode. But so, like,
because
the biggest
before you
upgrade,
and Ali would share the office, right?
yes,
Ah.
we shared. It's like Ingrid's been there. It's like, it is so small, like friggin' small compared to this. Like, this looks like a friggin', like, I don't want to say mansion because, like,
No,
Pero-
well, I saw it when I video
So
called you
big.
guys. Like,
yeah.
that one time. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, freaking huge compared to where we were back then. I mean, and that's the only comparison we have, right? Like, that house, that studio house in Cubao is the only thing I have when it comes to what I can compare it to. Obviously, this is the biggest upgrade that I've ever had. So I wanted to ask both of you guys, what was the biggest upgrade you guys had? Let's go with Bobby first.
Well, recent memory. I thought recent memory. Oh, my mindset. That's what I
Oh,
was gonna
Sayan.
say.
That's what I was gonna say.
We were talking. Okay, I'll let you handle the mindset thing. But
Yeah.
these like setup things for me wasn't really luxury growing up. So the moment I started working, I bought a secondhand one that I kept on upgrading through the years. So it's been like 4 years since then, and this PC is going strong. As someone who didn't, it's like they'd say it's an inner child thing, but it's also a necessity thing in the 21st century, or
That's true.
Yeah,
in the
for sure.
2020s, because I used to like I think I was on Windows 7 until 2020.
Fuck.
That's
Jeez.
alarming, right? I don't know.
Dang.
And I
Ako
think
nga, iOS eh.
right.
Yeah, Ingrid. It's like, I am Ingrid's personal iOS update alarm. I always tell her, like, and up until now, parang wala pang palya. I've always told her, please upgrade your iOS. She was in, I don't know, iOS 14 or 15, 14 for the longest freaking time, and it's already 17. It's like, girl, what the hell are you doing?
Tapos biglang nag-shutdown yung phone ko.
Like, shut
Kaya
down your phone.
Oh, and then it
Okay.
updated. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what happened. So,
See, the upgrades happened when we met Yuki.
Yeah. Honestly.
Not even exaggeration. I think the upgrades happened when I met Ingrid, which means
yeah.
not long after she joined the podcast.
Me,
So-
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's wild that you kept on doing the work that you do on a Windows 7.
Oh, my first work was BPO stuff. So
Yeah, I know, but like you were doing content creation still. Like you were helping out.
Oh,
other
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
create
Well,
their content
I don't know
on a
how.
freaking Windows 7. That's
I don't know how I
nuts,
did it.
man.
And I did it on sometimes the easy cuts for videos that I'd help
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Just Movie Maker.
Fuck, man. Movie Maker. So good. Hey, Grid, how say you? What was your biggest upgrade? I know there's a lot, but
Yeah, a lot. But then again, like I'm not a materialistic person, I guess. I mean,
Sure, that's true.
I appreciate it, it's nice, but it's more of just what Bobby said, it's more of like the outlook and like the mindset that I have right now for 2025. It's really just like more driven and locked in for whatever I want to do, which I've seen results with. So I'm happy.
The lock-in mindset is insane.
So
The
it's
lock
it's
and
the
mindset.
mindset for you. Anything material that you can think of though? Just for fun,
Just a lot of
before
like
we
makeup.
talk about your mindset.
A lot
Makeup.
of makeup.
Oh yeah.
What were you Chinchansu back then, and then nag-Mac ka na ganun?
Ano yung chinsansu?
You don't know Chinchansu?
Me, I don't know.
What do you mean, Bobby? You know those like pink ovals that it's kind of like cream, na like that's the base of your. I don't know. It's like if it's foundation or like a concealer or
I
something.
don't know that. I've never.
Yeah,
wish I
that's
knew.
Chinese. It's Chinese. You guys gotta search it. Like it's really cool.
Manchi.
So okay, like going back to the mindset thing, and I thought like I also think that you're such a better version of yourself compared to when I met you.
Thanks,
Kasi-
guys.
Ingrid and I had a lot of like back and forth towards our, what happens in our personal lives. And it's not as like we don't talk about things like that anymore, which is just fantastic. Like it's so different. And I also think that I'm like a better version of myself compared to where I was back then.
All of us.
Yeah, I think so.
All of
Yeah.
us, guys. That's crazy to think.
And plus,
of.
like it's a different play now. Like I feel like it's a different thing because like you're becoming a better version of yourself now for someone else, like in a sense. So at least like for me, right? So you owe it to the person that you married, I guess.
Yee!
It's kind of weird still. It was like, Allison po. I was like, sino po kayo? Girlfriend, ay, asawa ko po siya. It's like, it's so,
Wait,
Yeah,
so
it's so
naka-ano ba? Naka-hyphenate ba yung pangalan?
I don't know.
Or-
She's changing it. I think. I was
It's a
telling her,
surprise.
and we can talk about it. We'll talk about it in the next like episode. But yeah, stay tuned for the wedding talk like after this episode. But yeah. Anyway, so mindset, friggin' laptop, and I guess a house is the biggest upgrades we've had. Thank you very much for listening. Welcome back to the Kingdom Podcast Season 5. Yuki, Ingrid, Bobby here. It's the Dweebs coming back,
We're back.
for 2025. I think a lot of people were concerned that I recorded an episode alone, and I got messages from people saying that are they coming
we're
back?
out.
It's like,
Oh, yeah?
yeah. It's like some of them. It's like hell yeah, man. It's like they're coming back. It's like we just didn't. Bobby, come back.
Well, it's good because I actually posted a story of us. I'm not sure if you saw it.
When today?
Yeah. We've been
Oh,
MIA,
shoot.
so...
Oh yeah, we have been MIA, and it's like obviously they've seen your stories and they know what happens, like behind the scenes and whatnot. But yeah, we just took a break because of the things that are happening to me. It's a me thing. I apologize for the people that tune into the podcast. I know we have an obligation to give you your dose of K-pop, but yeah, life happens. So
It was perfect.
now we're
too.
back.
I got sick for a while.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, Bobby got sick. Ingrid had her
supposed
own
to-
thing. Like she was
I've been
she was all
busy.
over the place. Yeah, you've been all over the place. Like is this the first time you got back like after what 3 weeks?
I think so.
Damn.
Uh,
Yeah, it's just like nagkataon lang na it's like something's happening with me. Ingrid's doing her own thing, and then Bobby got sick, and then now we're back. Like not at 100%, but like at least we're
We're
getting there
here.
compared to where we were a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, bring an A. So what did we miss? There's a ton of things that happened while we were out. We did not record. If you guys didn't know, we recorded an episode, or we recorded a ton of episodes to release during December, and the whole month of December we didn't record anything. So
Yeah.
there's a ton of things that we missed, and Bobby I think has like the first one. What did we miss, Bobby?
well, TXT announced their hiatus for as a group.
Wild, wild.
Much deserved rest too for a group that's been working nonstop since 2019, or was it 18?
Yeah.
19, right? It's his batchmates. Yeah, they went through the pandemic. They've went through their big hit seniors BTS going to the military, so they have like big hit on their backs basically for almost
true.
2 years now. And how old are they? I think the oldest one is Yeonjun, which is my age, 25. So you've been working since you're 19. So I think that's very
Wow.
well deserved. What's your take on the hiatus, guys?
I mean, I'm glad for them because it is for their health. So it's more of that. But yeah, we'll miss them.
I'm trying to think of other groups like in the past because we've been, stands for so long for like K-pop in general. I don't think this happens a lot. The privilege
No.
of having a break. Even SM groups, I don't think has had hiatuses as a group just because they've been working for a while.
Yeah.
You know what's weird for me though, like when it comes to this hiatus, and again, this is the old K-pop fan talking. It's the timing of it. On their 6th year, and normally K-pop groups are like signed for 7 years, right?
Oh, yeah.
Unless they've already re-signed that we just don't know about. The timing of this hiatus, and God bless them if they need it, right? So if they need it, like any time is really good. But the timing of the hiatus is what is baffling for me. It's like 6th year, and they're going on hiatus. And what's the hiatus like? Maybe 6 months to a year.
So
maybe
are you
even more?
saying you're concerned about
Yes,
the
there's just a
trajectory
bit of a
their-
concern. Yeah,
I see.
because I feel like they haven't reached their fullest potential as a group just yet. Like there's so much more that TXT can provide, and like obviously you guys know that I've been such like I've been very vocal and have been an advocate that TXT is really the next big thing. Like in previous episodes, like I thought like okay, there's BTS or there's 17, and then like TXT is just looming around the corner. And you guys were even surprised that I was talking about TXT in that sense, but I just feel like off to their 7th year, if that's their last year, if they haven't re-signed, kind of weird that they like suddenly decided to go on hiatus now.
Yeah. So it's either they come back as, oh, we re-signed, or this is one last ride once they come back.
That's true. Yeah,
That is kind
of weird. Yeah.
Considering some MOAs
I don't
has
know,
been
it's like
pointing out that prior to this though, there's been like issues with the members. Like they've been showing signs that they're really exhausted.
yeah.
Mentally. Concerningly too. In a concerning
Anyone
way.
would, dude. Anyone would imagine 6 years of grinding, and they ground like they went ham. Like they didn't go on breaks.
I think we have to consider the fact that they are the little brothers of BTS. So
BTS, yeah.
we could also count in the fact na they have to carry that on them. Parang they have to
Sure.
carry that responsibility to, I guess, represent Big Hit and carry on the legacy while BTS is still pretty much on break, which I feel like I understand.
Okay.
and I
That's true.
although kind of does work out for them too. Not
Yeah.
for TXT, but for not for TXT,
For Big Hit.
You know why? Because there's a looming BTS comeback this
Yep.
2025. I feel it, you know? And if they're coming back, like they need all hands on deck towards BTS. And we don't want to go clamor for that kind of attention as fans of TXT. Sasabihin natin kay sa Big Hit na, oh, kay BTS na naman lahat ng attention, blah, 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 blah. Asa na yung TXT and stuff. So, it's always that double-edged sword, I feel.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they can also debut a new boy group along the way. I think, maybe, I don't know.
I'm
There's
kind of
probably,
hoping they debut a girl group this time,
that's true.
right?
Like their own girl group.
Yeah.
Especially after
Yeah.
losing two
Yeah.
biggest girl group of the century, like of the decade.
girl groups. Yeah.
Yes.
That's another topic for another.
I think they should. They should maybe consider, or maybe even a co-ed group. You know, I feel like
Why is Islet not like? Is Islet not the shiz anymore? Like when it comes to the current.
if you compare it with New Jeans, hindi talaga eh. Malayo eh.
If I remember, I think there's like some controversy with BLIF right now that's affecting Islet. Which
Oh.
I think sponsors
That's
or
true.
like endorsers are pulling out of BLIF and whatever like that.
Dang.
And it's BLIF that's not Big Hit. I think
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a pretty
know.
pretty tough time for Hybe right now.
I don't know what
I
Hive is
say-
going through right now.
I say
hope
deserve.
that they're going through shit. Yeah, it's like I hope Hive's
Deserve.
going through shit.
I mean, it sucks for the artist, but still, parang.
Yeah. Is that punishable by law? What we said?
I don't think so. I think
I don't think so.
everyone thinks that way.
it's free speech and we're not
Yeah.
under Korean.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, free speech and whatnot. Yeah, free name, good stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Like, if it's really if there's a BTS comeback looming, then I think TXT should really just go on break for now. Not because they're second best or not because they're an option only. It's just that, you know, like it's BTS, you guys.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Like it just happened, and they ground for like 6 straight years. Like even going on tour for like a year and a half, I think, at one point, which is pretty wild.
Some
So-
company should follow suit with some of their groups, I think.
Yeah,
I hope so too.
No ideas in mind, but like I'm just saying some of
Yeah,
these and Hype
just
and should.
like-
And Hype and should eventually. They've been tour after tour after tour. And Dunkin'
That's
Donut
true.
in between. It's fan.
Yeah, they just came from here.
They need a house.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, they need a house here. They keep on going back to the Philippines. It's insane. It's like BI all over again.
Yeah, I know. Sabi ko
Like,
nga
speaking of BI,
speaking of
he's
BI.
in water bomb. It's like, what the hell?
Sabi ko, kausap ko nga si Bobby nung after your wedding, di ba?
Oh,
Tapos
yeah,
parang
yeah.
yun nga, we were talking about water bomb. Tapos parang sabi ko, feel ko nga sawa sa mukha ko eh.
And he's gonna see you again. It's like, pucha, ano ba to?
Ano naman?
Every damn show.
Tapos parang sabi ni Bobby, buti na hindi ka naggagawa ng fan video call kasi, hala.
You know, like, I feel like at this point, if he sees you, he'll probably remember your face. I'm
What
just
can I
saying.
say?
a conversation fan.
I'm beautiful. Ganun.
Hi,
What can
do
I
you know
say?
me?
I'm pretty.
I'm memorable eh, so.
Love it. All right, what's next? What did we miss? Do you have anything?
Okay.
Ingrid?
I'm pretty sure, like, we had a lot of praise for Rosé's Apata, her collaboration with Bruno Mars. Did we not talk about her full album, Rosie?
No, we didn't. We didn't
All
take
of
a
her
talk about
songs
Rosie.
were so
Are
good.
great. Yep, I agree.
I remember
100%.
we had this
Yeah.
conversation before with one of our guests, Gift, where we sort of predicted who would have the best solo career among the 4 of them,
I
and
remember
we had
this.
Lisa in mind. And then there was a commenter that said, "Ooh, Lisa, what about now?"
Yeah. Oh my God, you
Right?
are just on point with me. 100%. I thought about that instantly. Nasabi ko, paano kaya isisingit yung nag-comment sa atin dun sa what about now? Ganto, ganyan. It was like, that was at the time.
Bawal ba? Prediction nga eh. Sorry
Bawal
na.
ba yun?
Di naman
We
sinabing
agree
tama.
naman. Yeah.
I was like, we
But yeah.
thought that all of them were fantastic, and like not taking away anything from the other girls. Like Ingrid is a Jennie bias. Bobby, who's your bias in Blackpink?
Jisoo.
Jisoo.
I didn't like
Bobby's
Flower.
a Jisoo bias. I'm obviously the Rose bias out of the three of us, and I even picked Lisa when it comes to the best. But guys, like that was at the time. At that time, yes, we still do agree that Lisa still had the best solo career out of the four of them. But right now with Rosie, it's just undeniable. Like that is such a fantastic album. Like the collaborations that she had were just freaking amazing.
Yeah, and during that time, we were talking about how we were a little concerned about her because we have not heard anything
That's
from
true.
her. But now it makes sense because it did take her 2 years to, really take her time and invest all her creativity, her time in this album, and it really shows. My goodness. So like, when I listened to it, like, tuloy-tuloy, there were no skips. And I know we say that a lot because, I'm just a hype girl for everyone. But with this album, wow.
Literal no skips. What
Yeah.
a fantastic album.
Shows her range, like in terms of the genre, her vocals. Crazy.
I don't know if you guys know, Apata, 1 billion views now
Whoa.
Easily.
on YouTube.
Views?
A billion.
Okay.
1 billion views in 3 months.
That's views
Fucking
only.
wild. Yeah, that's views only. We're not talking about the streams. We're not talking about 2025 when all of my neighbors were blasting Apata.
Apata.
It's like
I got tired
fuck.
of it because of it. It's okay.
I
man.
actually like me too. Not because of my neighbors, but because like everywhere. You go to the mall, Apata plays. You go to like a Samgyeopsal place,
Yun yung
Apata plays.
Christmas song ng lahat ng
Yeah, that was the Gangnam style of like this 2025, It's like I feel.
Yeah.
And for all the
Christmas
haters that said that this song ruined Bruno Mars's career, fuck you very much. I
People
hope
said that?
mamatayan kayo ng kuko sa paa. Yes.
After- this is aging so well because like
I
Bruno
hope you
Mars has a
stub your
collab
toe.
right now with Trippie Redd, which is
Oh,
so
yeah.
out of character.
Oh.
With
It was-
Lady Gaga and Rose.
Rose.
It featured
It
in the
was-
video.
It was
That's
talking about
so
unholy thing.
Also, what's
Yeah,
that
there were
Bruno
people
Mars song?
saying
The
that.
Brazil song?
I didn't know it was him. I thought people were joking.
I thought I didn't know either that was him. Have you heard of that? I'm sure you've heard of that, Hyung.
I haven't.
It's a TikTok dance.
It's a
so
TikTok dance.
you probably
Wait,
heard
I
of
gotta.
it.
So
But you're like-
Bruno Mars Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, Brazil
Yes.
song.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you've heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I thought people were trolling
Okay.
because
good
he has debt. Big debt.
Yes, that shit, man. Allegedly.
Rose saved
Nice.
his ass.
I know. I think Rose
Nice.
is number 1 right now, and Jenny's album is still upcoming.
Yeah.
Or is it released now?
That's true.
Yeah, Love
2025.
Hangover just got released today, so
That's what
stream
released
it,
today.
you
Okay, okay.
guys.
So is there no Blackpink comeback? I think maybe Blackpink comeback then this 2025, right? Weren't they
Probably
talking about that?
later.
Not sure if it's a comeback, but maybe like an activity.
One song.
Ooh. Like
Take
what,
it
a
or
fan
leave.
meet? Like as if they need a fan meet.
I don't know, but kasi parang it's so far-fetched eh. I don't know why.
I think they're gonna.
Na they're gonna have a comeback this year. Parang
Yeah, just one
Can I
song.
say can I say something? Can I just say something really quickly?
go.
Going on YouTube right now, right? So I'm going on YouTube. I'm looking at the videos. The last Blackpink song was what?
Shut down.
Shutdown. Shutdown was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years.
This
Okay. Now
it
that you
doesn't
So-
feel
mentioned that.
longer, but at the same time, not really.
It's
I
actually
think it's
like
because they've been having their
more
own
than
like
2 years.
solo releases. That's why it doesn't feel as long.
yeah, it's like all of them had their own releases and whatnot. Jisoo has their own thing going on as well.
And Jisoo has a
like-
movie.
Yeah, Jisoo has
Right?
a movie, so it's like
And an album.
they're not really absent, to be fair. So it's a matter of time. I feel like I still pray that Blackpink might return, like will return this 2025. I still pray for that. So Good shit.
Wow, coming from you. Charing.
I don't know. Look. It's been. I don't want to say this word.
Pink Venom
But-
hater.
Oh yeah, I hate that song. But I don't want to say this, but kind of stale now.
Yeah.
We need an umph, you know, like we need that. We need that apata. You get what I mean? It's like we needed that kind of like genre, that kind of song. So
For
I'm
Blackpink
still-
as a whole?
no, like for the industry.
Oh,
In
for
general.
industry. Wow.
Yeah.
You're right.
I kind of.
Well, I mean, Twice had a pretty good comeback
I
with
like Strategy.
Yeah.
Sure.
It sounds
yeah.
like them, but more mature.
And I feel like that's the trajectory that they're going towards, and I feel like that should have been the trajectory they've gone for the
Yeah.
longest time now.
Personally,
It's
I
taking them
like
a while.
like it better.
Me too. I love it. Oh, like it.
The way that you hold me tight, I like it. But yeah, Strategy is good. It sounds Twice.
Is that a B-side? Because I haven't listened to the album.
It's a B-side.
I should listen to it.
So, going back to what we talked about earlier, as maybe one of the last things we talked about, Islet is releasing their Japanese single. It's entitled Almond Chocolate. Thoughts? Is this too early for them? Is this something too early to breach when it comes to a market?
I don't think so.
Not really.
You think this
I
is
think it's late
the
na eh.
way to go?
I think it's
their
pretty
second
late.
year.
Yeah, but given that the genre is the genre that they're trying to achieve, which sounds very cutesy and almost J-poppy, as someone who also listens to a lot of like Japanese
Yeah.
stuff, yeah, it sounds like it should be their move.
Should it be their main
No.
market?
No, I don't think so.
No, they should grow still in Korea.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
But I don't
every
think-
group should.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Okay, sige.
Here's what I
What's your
think.
take?
My take here is I think they should focus on the Japanese market more for now.
Oh, really?
The particular reason is because of the shit show that happened, and again, this is not Islet's fault in any sort of capacity. They've like gone through the market of like K-pop and have like somewhat kind of had their name dropped in mud
Yep.
because of the controversies.
And it's not even
So-
their fault.
And it's not their fault, not at all, right? So I think maybe they should look into the Japanese market for now.
Okay.
That might be a controversial take. Personally, it's my take.
I support it kasi yun
yeah.
nga, very J-poppy na yung sound nila. Hello, tic-tac pa lang. Tic-tac, tilak, tic-tac, tatak.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the accusation of being a New Jeans copy didn't sit right with me in the beginning. As someone who listened to J-pop too. It's like
I
the
don't know,
retro
man.
aesthetic. Though, what I've noticed recently is Japanese comebacks Japanese debuts doesn't really seem as big as it did in the second gen and third gen. Maybe because it's so normal now. I remember when SNSD would have Japanese comebacks and it would hype me up
Yeah.
for the longest.
That's true.
Also with BTS, they have a lot of Japanese
Stay Gold.
exclusive
Oof.
comebacks. Or even the old ones like For You was pretty old. Don't Let Me Go, I think. Or Don't Leave Me pala. Don't Leave Me was a pretty good Japanese release. But yeah,
this-
it feels pretty normal now for 4th gen and 5th gen.
Yeah, I
So-
think that's the market they should go for. I mean, it's they're so much under a lot of crap right now. Like, and if they're going towards the market that their predecessors were going for, and not only like predecessors like the Girls' Generation of the time and whatnot. It's like we were just talking about the groups that are currently active right now that debuted prior to them. There's just a lot of like mud thrown towards them, and it's quite a bit unfair for the girls.
Wait, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you saying that because there is a lot of things going on in Korea, is this a way for them to kind of distract or kind of move away from that?
Yes, in a sense, because they just don't need it, you know?
Right now.
This early in their careers, this young in their lives. And again, like this, it all boils down to like, we don't want another Jonghyun incident. We don't want another Hara incident, you know, Sully incident, things
Sully
like that.
incident.
And that's always like, you know, the bitter part of the industry. And there's a lot of things that these girls are still gonna experience, and we just don't want that kind of experience for them. Get what I mean?
I do.
And it's
So-
a bad move to chase the global audience, like the English speaking like majority, because that's also their biggest critic.
I agree.
Whereas
That's
I
true.
think the Japanese audience will always be welcoming for groups like this.
Yeah, they're a bit friendlier. Like I would say. Yep, I totally agree with you with that. I don't know if it's a culture thing. Like probably not, because like, you know, a lot of these Asian countries are culturally pleasing.
Well, when you
So-
say it's a culture thing, I think Japan is a lot more in their bubble.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that's a good term. Bubble.
Yeah. And yeah, they don't really, they're not too involved with whatever is happening on the outside. So
Yep.
it's a pretty good move for Islet.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. One last thing before we cap off the show. Ives coming back. Les Serafim's coming back. Any thoughts? Who are
They
you?
are.
I love Rebel Heart. I love it.
Stacy's coming back.
You
Oh, yeah,
will
Stacey's
never
coming
be,
back,
never
yeah.
be, never be me. I really like that comeback. Rebel
I haven't
Heart was
listened
good.
to anything. Wow.
Also,
I
anak ko si
haven't
Ray.
listened to it. Yeah.
Is it their best
How's my
comeback?
Liz? How's my Liz?
Anak ko si Ray, kaya ayusin nyo.
How was my Liz in this comeback?
Siyempre, mukhang Barbie.
Hell yeah. Love Liz. A lot of people like tend to,
What?
you know,
What
kinda,
about... sorry, go.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just saying that a lot of people tend to not really ignore, but not give her as much attention. Liz is like just a fantastic idol. Love her to bits.
She is,
You
she
should-
is.
We should give her more attention. She deserves it. Yep, you were saying.
I was just gonna ask you guys about what you thought about the Yoonjin and Karina collaboration.
It's been hella
Because...
There's also a toxic collaboration.
Yes?
There's also that toxic Kiss of Life.
Oh, there's another
Um,
one. There's another one. Wait. That's with Julie, Giselle,
Giselle.
and
Yeji.
Yeji.
Itzy. I think
No, there's another one from... Oh my goodness.
We
Soyeon?
need more.
I think so.
Soyeon?
Soyeon. From NMIX. I know there's another one. Pocket Locket.
Yeah, Pocket Locket, Karina, Yuna, and
And
Soyeon.
Soyeon.
Wow.
Oh.
You're missing out, Hyung.
Karina, Yuna, Solyun. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Eh.
Ray and Liz.
Look, it's this
did a
time of the year,
collab
right?
too.
Yeah. It's this time of the year where a lot of people are collaborating, and then they give you this kind of like inkling of hope. Nah, oh shit, maybe they'll do like a subgroup and whatnot. And that happened for like a time with Got the Beat. If you guys remember Got the Beat, what an amazing collaboration group.
We
And then
keep
they just
forgetting
didn't
about
go
Super
for it.
M.
They
Yeah,
dropped.
I mean, they dropped. Yeah. I wasn't the biggest fan. You guys know that. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of Super M. Yeah, they were meh. They were
They were okay.
yeah, they were aight. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess it's me being biased towards the girl groups, like because I'm a girl group stan. So it's this time of that year where a lot of these girl groups and a lot of the boy groups are also collaborating with each other, and then they give you that inkling of hope that maybe they'll do something as a group. You know, if you guys remember, there was this SM Station collaboration stage with Shinbi, Soyeon, Solgi, Wow Thing.
Oh, that took a
Ah,
while.
yeah.
Right? What an amazing
was a
group. Can
good
you
one.
imagine what that would like what that will what'll happen to the internet if that,
That was a
happens
good
like as a group?
time. That was
What
a
an
good...
amazing
What a shame
song,
that they were all
amazing
so
group.
famous. I'm kidding.
Sige nga. Okay, so I know we have the Yoonjin, Karina. Sino yung
Uh-huh.
ano nyo? Sino yung parang manok nyo ngayon?
What do you mean manok na like manok ko? It's like you've always known. It's
No, I
always
know,
been.
but sino yung mga gusto mo na mag-collaborate just like what Solgi,
Oh,
Choha, and
oh
Soyeon
shit.
did?
Give me Karina for obvious reasons.
Obviously, she's
Yeah.
Give me Karina.
You, get,
malamang.
you give me
Karina.
Karina. You gotta give me. You gotta give me Yeonjin. Ho Yeonjin. Give me freaking. They need a solid vocal. They need Lily in there. And then
Anyone
give
from
me.
NMIX.
God,
True.
give me another one
Anyone
for
from
another
NMIX.
group. Yeah, actually, anyone for NMIX would be great. Shit. Girl groups. Think about it. Honey Fam,
Oh my God, Gigi.
Yes, please let
Honey
them
Fam,
work.
Karina,
Wala na.
Lily, and then
Wala
who's the other
na.
one? Yeonjin. Give me all those four.
Wala
Just
na,
those
man.
four. It'll break the internet. I swear to you.
Actually, good pick kasi all of them have different like tones in their
Styles.
voices.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
all of them
it's
can
gonna make
sing.
sense.
All of them can
All of
dance.
them are beautiful.
All of them are beautiful. All of them are fantastic in variety. Fucking give me that group. It's the TKP group. That's it.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
Can we beat that? We can't. We can't beat that.
Yeah, that's
In this
money.
current regime. Yeah.
Regime.
What about you? What about you,
Regime.
Bobby?
You have one,
it's
Bobby?
So hard.
Even put
Okay,
Daniel there. I
No,
don't know.
could we do a boy group now?
Boy group. I think I like the hosts. Do you guys know the trio hosts?
No.
What's their name? Jaehyun from Boy Next Door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hanbin from freaking Zero Base One. Anyone from Tuas because young.
Damn.
Because anyone from Tuas can fill a role. There's a visual and then there's the youngest. Who's the Anton from Rise? Why not?
Dang.
Super young too.
Yeah, very young.
Yeah, very young. I was like year one for these
Why
groups.
not? Why not? They're the hot stuff right now. And
That
maybe
they are.
Just for my personal taste, I'll add Jay Chang from One Pack.
Hey, you've been raving about him recently.
Jay Chang.
Yeah, he's pretty
Come to the
good.
pod. I'm kidding.
He's pretty good.
He's
I want
Pinoy.
another.
One
I want
fourth.
another Horizon comeback. Can I just say that? I want another
Yeah.
comeback.
Oh,
It was
yes.
Sumayaw Sumunod was such a grower for me. When I first heard it, like it's all right, but then it's like and I listen to it like it's on my playlist. I keep on listening to Horizon. I feel like they're an amazing group to listen to, and we should all give them the attention.
Their company should get it together, man. Because even what's the name? Chantel? Lapilus. No
Yeah,
comeback
she's
yet.
back to acting now. I saw
Pinay.
her.
Yeah.
I saw her promoting a show.
Is it an
ata.
ABS?
I'm not sure.
GMA.
But I mean, like, it's more out of concern for the group because I mean it was pretty promising. They leaned towards the noise music, which was a little bit, rocky. Pero sayang.
They should have marketed towards Korea first.
Oo
They wanted to appeal to the Pinoys and
Yun nga eh.
for some reason. But speaking of Pinoys, JL debuted from Plus.
Oh yeah, he
JL.
debuted. Yeah, he debuted.
3 million votes in
Yung
the
sa
survival
ano?
show.
Yeah, this is a survival show.
Pinoy
JL
ba
is from
yun?
Plus.
Yes.
He's Pinoy.
Yun! I saw. I saw.
Yeah. You guys should watch the performance this season. Cause
Yeah.
Ali's an avid follower, so
I've
Yeah.
seen
I know what's happening.
snippets,
He's my son.
but yeah, I just saw that he's a Filipino. So yeah,
3
I mean,
million
I'm
votes.
I'm all for Filipino representation, honestly. So
Come to the pod.
fuck yeah. Come to the podcast, please.
but hindi.
I bet there's
And
so many
one last thing.
topics.
Yeah,
This
there's a lot of
January?
things. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are happening in K-pop, and we kind of branch towards kind of like the pop scene as well. But yeah, just there's again, there's a lot of things that we still missed out on. So please, like, send us like a comment on Instagram on what you think we should talk about next on what we miss. I think this will be like something that we can do. Like, oh, TKP, what did we miss? You know, it's like there's a lot of things that we tend to not talk about because like we only talk about the things that we, you know, are in a sense like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, yung alam natin.
We're aware of.
Like, yeah, we're aware of.
Which
So
is
there's a lot of
nice
things we're
because we have like different, I guess, interests or like tastes in terms of K-pop. I'd like to think so.
true.
Parang when we all put our, thoughts together, I guess I learned from either of you as well. So yeah, it's cool. Like Bobby, I learn a lot of like Gen Z, like younger groups from
That's
Bobby.
true. Yeah.
I
it's
only hear
mainly just
about
Bobby.
that because of him. So yeah.
Hey guys, have you seen this? Like, oh shit, they're really good.
Oh.
It's like, so there was this group too, the Japanese group from JYP. The boy
Yeah,
group.
next.
Yeah.
They're
What a
good.
great song, right? Debut song, amazing.
I like the new group as well. Kickflip.
But there's another one.
No, that's the Korean
JYP.
one.
Jeez, man.
Remember Loud, the survival show? They finally debuted the JYP group from that. So it's been
Wow.
2-3 years. While the
Dang.
P Nation group under Psy is struggling. Crazy
Well,
companies.
There's a lot of things that happen in P Nation, so that's another
Yeah.
story.
Allegedly.
But allegedly, yeah. That being said, that's the show. Thank you very much for listening.
We
to
back.
The first Dweebs episode of 2025. Yes, we are back. And that being said, I just want to say this really quickly before we cap it off. Beanie, come back. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Beanie.
The Kingdom Podcast is brought to you by the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at the Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Thanks for listening to the show and see you next time.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.